Alright guys, doing a video out in my greenhouse. I've already gone through and pulled out of this sphagnum moss all of my fig cuttings. If you haven't seen before, this is how I do mine now. I just get a big tub, throw them in there, and I'm cutting large branches, whatever, and throwing them in, you know. I mean, it isn't costing me anything to try it. My neighbor's got massive ones that are out of control, so basically as I'm pruning for him, you know, I'm seeing what's going on here and experimenting. But I've got big ones. Some of them have roots on them and stuff, but those are not really big enough to start planting up. This guy right here has got one massive root on the side there. I'll start doing those later on, but here's some of my cuttings. Now that right there, that's a lot of roots. You know, that's a smaller one. I actually did have one. It got, I guess, so humid or whatever that it started producing fruit. This one's got some wacky roots up on top. I don't know if I can actually break them off. The ones on the bottom will still support it. I think so. That's a lot of roots on the bottom, but this one was sitting on the very bottom of the container and it just kind of went wild. So, you know, but I've actually got big branches too. I mean, that's a pretty good size cutting right there, you know, and it's got a ton of roots at the bottom. So we've got a lot of cuttings here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them that are about 6 to 8 inches. They've got good roots, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 or 7 of them that are pretty good sized plants once I get done rooting these up. And so I've got my potting mix and everything mixed up. Got my pots or whatever, and I'm going to start setting these things up. These are some of the older ones. These were the newest ones that I put out. Some of them kind of looking bad, but I think it was just because of them getting a little too much heat at first. These small ones right here are doing good. These are the second to the last I had done, and these are the first ones that I had done here. Now that right there is actually turned into a nice looking plant. It's got other nodes starting to come out on it and everything. And the greenhouse is actually doing great. I mean, there's the vegetables and stuff looking good. Tomatoes are starting to actually come in good. Zucchini. Got cantaloupes coming in now. So keep posted. Green 6400. It's actually doing pretty good. I got more tomatoes down here, pineapple tops, tomatoes, and these right here are the Big Bertha green peppers that I had tossed the scraps into the worm bin, and they started sprouting, and now look at them, they look great. Japanese maples are looking good. These are the Japanese maples from the plant I've got out front. Those are the peach trees. My peach has actually been moved out of here. It's on my back porch now. Those are blood goods I had grown from seed. The peach has actually got peaches on it now. My banana plants are starting to come in pretty good here on the corner of the greenhouse and all. Palms are starting to dwindle down, what I've got left and everything. So got a little bit of high winds today, knocking these suckers over and all. So, but I've got a good many palms still left. So if you live somewhere close to the Charlotte, North Carolina area, give me a holler. I do sell these quite a bit, and starting to run down on them. Should be having the crepe myrtles before long. A lot of these are small crepe myrtles. I've got red ones on the other side of my house. They're actually starting to come in, but it's a little after noon now. It's about 90 degrees, a little over 10% humidity or whatever. What I've been doing to try to keep the humidity up in here is spraying the floor. You can see some of it's damp or whatever. Spraying the floor or whatever, so keeps humidity in here. There's another one of my Japanese maples on the back side. That grew from seed or whatever, so things are coming right along. But stay tuned and holler at me if you've got any requests on anything or any questions, or if you've got any advice. That's the only way we can grow. Green 6400 out.